What's up, you guys? I hope everybody is healthy. I hope everybody is safe. Practice good hygiene. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. But today, we're going to go on a quest about the Nissan Quest. Let's get into it. In 1983, something amazing happened. Chrysler created the perfect car for the perfect family, where you can get the husband, the wife, and the kids all in one vehicle and get them to the place safely. Thus, the Dodge Caravan was created. Now, Chrysler gets credit for making the first modern minivan, but not so fast. They did not make the first modern minivan, and I can go deeper into history about it, but the way my producer is looking at me, I need to move on. In 1992, Nissan wanted a piece of the minivan pie, but they did not have a factory to build them in. But oh, sneaky Nissan, all they needed was another company, an American company, that wants to venture out to get them to build them for them. Thus, the partnership with Ford was created. You see, Ford had a deal with Mazda to make their minivans. But Mazda wanted a rear-wheel drive minivan and Ford wanted a front-wheel drive minivan. So sneaky Nissan swooped in there and said, you know what? We will engineer the minivan in Japan, and you can just assemble the minivan in your Ohio factory. Thus, the merger with Ford was created. The first gen Nissan Quest hit the road in 1993. Now, this thing had a whopping V6 in it, okay? It had a 3.0 liter, 151 horsepower V6 in it. Talking about slow. If you really want my opinion, I think the Nissan Quest was doomed from the start. The overall design of the car was flawed. It was ugly. It was not pretty. And everybody was in love with the Dodge Caravan. Not to mention that GM dropped a minivan a year later. Also, Honda dropped the Odyssey. By the time the second Nissan Quest was released in 1998 to 2002, the writing was on the wall for Nissan and Ford. The merger was no more. This Nissan Quest did get a bump up in the V6. It had a 3.3 liter V6 in it. Now, this is such a sad story because the Nissan Quest never really had a chance in hell being the best minivan in America. See, in 2000, they did a test. They put minivans against each other. You had the Chevy minivan, you had the Toyota minivan, you had the Mazda minivan, you had the Chrysler minivan. And guess where did the Quest place at? Ding, 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 ding. Fifth, the end of the pack. And nobody wants to be a loser. The third generation Nissan Quest was released in 2004 to 2009. That's the first Nissan Quest that Nissan built on its own without Ford help. By the time the fourth generation came, it was a wrap. Chrysler then dropped the Pacifica. Honda then elevated the Odyssey, being one of the best minivans in America. And you also have these other companies like BMWs coming out with the X5s. You have Ford bringing back the Explorer. You see, this is the generation of the SUV. And a washed up minivan is just not gonna cut it. So in 2016, Nissan did what it was gonna do from the jump. Cut all production of the Nissan Quest. That was the end of it. Though it's a sad story, Nissan actually did something ambitious by getting out there trying to do something different. And you have to give them kudos for that. But the Nissan Quest was a big fail. Ultimately, I think the overall design of it hurt it really bad. It was not a pretty minivan. Even by the late models of 2017 or 16 was not a pretty minivan. Also, I think that America can only deal with two minivans. You have Toyota with their minivan. You have Honda with their minivan. And they don't want too many foreign minivans. Okay? That's what I think. You know, once you get a family liking something, like if you're a Dodge family, you like Dodge minivans, you generally stick with Dodge minivans, okay? You like Chrysler, you tend to stick with the Pacifica. If you like Honda, you tend to stick with the Odyssey. And when you go from Quest to Odyssey, it's a big difference in trim. When you go from Quest to Pacifica, it's a major difference in trim. So that's what hurted the Nissan Quest. Don't get me wrong, Nissan is a powerful company, a very big company that's doing great for itself. Look at the GTR, the Nissan Maxima, the Nissan Altima, the Nissan Sentra. They have a lot of hits. So don't feel bad for Nissan. Just feel bad for the Quest. Because it is a piece of... See you on the next time.